Welcome back to Nineworks TV. Now this is a really special day. It's not often that a Porsche dealership gives us access all areas to its operation, but after 40 years, Porsche Centre Bournemouth is moving to a brand new home, bigger and better. And 3 days before it opens to the public, we've been invited to take a look around. Now I have a personal interest in this move because Porsche Centre Bournemouth is my local dealership, has been for the past 6 or 7 years. Now this is a massive investment in Porsche enthusiasts in the area. Multi-million-pound site this is, with 3 times the amount of lift space, double the showroom space, and this is the 5th and newest Classic partner in the country. Let's have a chat with dealer principal Jon Sullivan to find out a little bit more.
Hi Lee.
Jon Sullivan, how are you?
Very good, how are you?
Excellent, yeah, buzzing. I'm so chuffed that you've invited us here to Porsche Centre Bournemouth, the new home of Porsche Centre Bournemouth. Would you mind showing us around first of all, because this is an absolute maze already and I've already got lost. No. So as the dealer principal, this is your new home. So
yeah, no, very proud, thank you. I think you're one of the first visitors we've had, so we just thought, bear with us, we are moving in, just like when you move home. So you're going to see a bit of mess, bit of clutter, but to make it as good as we hope. So yeah, no, let's take a little tour.
Excellent.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So can we start with the Classic part first of all?
That's exactly where I think we should start, because this, for us, as you know, is something we've been wanting for a long, long time, and to have a designated and pride of place in the centre dedicated to Classic, fantastic.
So you guys are the newest Classic Centre or Classic partner
Centre, yeah,
in the country.
That's it.
Which is really cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So we're the fifth. We're the fifth now.
Okay. Cool.
4 previously. We're the fifth.
Yeah.
And quite a thorough process that you have to go through. Quite a thorough criteria report that I had to do to Germany to satisfy that we had the right. They're happy and confident that we can provide what they want.
Yeah.
To be a Classic partner.
Yeah.
So no, which is fantastic. I mean, just.
Yeah, talk to us about this floor, because again, it's great that you're letting our cameras in to have a look. So talk to me, because you said this in itself was like a hell of a project. So
honestly, I've never seen anything like it. The guy who's been working on it, and hats off to him. It came almost as a stack of Jenga. The only way I can crudely describe it is a big pallet of Jenga. He's got to put all these pieces together, and then also on top of that, he's got to bespoke the fitting to match to make sure that the floor's flush.
Yeah, okay.
He said it was over 500 individual cuts he's have to make to then fit them like a big massive jigsaw.
Yeah. There was a really good thing that you pointed out to me off camera, and that was about, obviously, your centre is the nearest centre, we think, in the country to the seaside.
Yes, to the coast. Yeah.
So in some of the iconography that you guys have done around the centre, there's a subtle beach vibe.
There is, and that's probably the one, the subtlety there. With the name Porsche Centre Bournemouth, it evokes images of the sea. Most of the prints we've gone for that sort of coastal theme.
Yeah, yeah.
Also as well, new option for us to backlight them as well, to just really brighten the showroom. We could have just gone with standard prints, but I just felt it'd be really nice to lift it, make it bright.
Yeah, yeah.
As we know with Porsche, typically the CI, because you've got a lot of grey on the floor, just giving that extra light into the centre aside from the spotlights. Because the centre's been, even when it started back to its early days, it's 40 years plus, and the range has grown, the brand's grown, our customer base has grown, and we want to just showcase the full potential that we can do, and that's what this does.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it does, and we want to make sure it's a very welcoming environment, that sort of destination feel that Porsche want, that people aren't necessarily coming in always to have have their vehicle serviced or looking to buy a car. They might just be coming in because they want to go, wow, what have they got in?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that 930 turbo they've got in the window. That is amazing. Can we go and have a look at that? New car display. will be in here with a nice selection of pre-owned cars as well.
Okay.
So as and when what we've got with supply and what we've got available, a few special examples as well will be here. We're going to try and keep this theme where possible to be petrol. So carrying on the sort of classic theme, petrol, enthusiast combustion engines.
Traditional cars here then,
typically here.
Okay.
Typically here. As I say, don't quote me don't, if someone says why is one, we might just have the odd little shuffle based on availability, but that's the plan.
Yeah, we've got the config room there.
Yes.
You've got 2 on site now rather than 1.
Yeah, 1 on each floor.
Excellent.
One on each floor,
Okay.
which is brilliant. Just gives us, you overlap, and as much as, of course, the new pods as well, if it's a softer environment, the team can speak to the customers there. However, there's something nice about being in your own private space, looking at some of the different colour options, all those exclusive potential options that Porsche like to talk to you about potentially if you're looking at a new vehicle.
Let's go then.
After you, Lee.
Thank you very much.
It's a new staircase.
Yep.
Even this was originally actually talking about. Originally, the plan was going to be a spiral staircase.
Okay, yeah.
We had reservations because we were worried about safety, seeing them occasionally. So we just felt that was a cleaner way into this floor.
Look at this.
On that theme on the graphics.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Making that coastal feel, Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I could be in Bournemouth. We are in Bournemouth.
Beach and water in every shot.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's it.
So how many cars do you think you can fit up here for display
this,
then?
I think depends on the model mix, depends on what models we've got. I think we can probably get up to about 10 vehicles on this floor comfortably.
Yeah.
Comfortably. Which again, just to have that opportunity to just display them in a nice environment inside, it's just going to be fantastic.
Yeah. So, John, as dealer principal, you've been at the centre for about 18 months.
Yeah.
So the process of moving and building the centre started a little bit before you joined, and came along from Hatfield. Did you say Mayfair? Yeah. Okay.
Mayfair.
So you've still had a bit of an input here in terms of like finishing touches on it.
Yes.
You've mentioned the artwork that's gone everywhere with the beach theme as well, or the coast vibe. Like what else have you had to really think about?
We've thought about customer flow. We've thought about where desks should be. The classic pod, as I say, originally when this design was first, or the idea of the new centre for Bournemouth, Classic wasn't on the agenda, but I felt that would have been the pride of place for it as well.
Yeah, okay.
Themes as well, as we said downstairs, with petrol engines being downstairs. Typically and predominantly, we're going to try and make this, or I wanted to make this, hybrid, electric. So it's a different feel, because we know Porsche are doing both sides of that now with the range, and that for me just giving us something different, something a little bit different. So then there's a distinction between, okay, I'm thinking of potentially hybrid, I'm thinking of electric. Okay, this is the floor to come and have a look on. Hence why I've got the 918 Spider on the wall as well, just as a little hint as a hybrid.
Well, I like it. And again, as you pointed out to us off camera, that all of these models that we have up here have electric or hybrid options like within the range.
Exactly.
So we've got the boardroom through there. That's massive.
Yes.
And again, I like the window into the workshop. It feels like I said earlier on.
All the way through, can't we? All the way through the compound.
All the way out to the car park. It's like it's the all-seeing eye in there. It kind of feels like so. Yeah, so
second config lounge.
Yeah, okay.
As we said, so again, that's that. Just giving us another opportunity for customers to come and have that dedicated time with one of the executives to just really bespoke or think about their next potential purchase.
Yeah, okay. And then you've got staff area up here.
Yes.
There's a really nice view down here of the workshop as well, which we'll take a look at. It's absolutely massive. What do you think moving will do for you as a centre?
I'm so excited. I think it can do so much. It can do so much, as we've touched on about with being a destination for people with the brand. We can grow because we've been limited with the other site. And it's no disrespect, the site's been good to it's stood the test of time, but it's the right time to move the centre on. And I feel with these facilities now, why can we not aim to try and be one of the best centres in the Porsche network? It'll take time, but this immediately gives us the opportunity to do so, gives us all the infrastructure, the foundations to go, we can think big. And especially with bringing Classic on board as well, I think that's a massive thing for us as well.
Oh, huge, absolutely huge. And you know, make no mistake, this isn't just a dust up of a new premises or a refit. It's a whole new centre, it's a whole new site. Yep. The facilities are world class, but then what I really like about this is there are key links to heritage. So we've got some 917s on the wall, the RS Spider. So the workshop itself then, John.
As we said, the engine, the heartbeat of the new centre. I mean,
wow, okay.
Takes your breath away.
Yeah, it does.
Takes your breath away.
Yeah. So 14 lifts.
Yes, 14 ramps, one MOT, one wheel alignment bay as well.
Yep.
So technically 16 ramps in total, but 14 ramps, which is lovely. We have Nick over in Classic Corner.
Opposite that, you've got the electric EV area and hybrid.
Area. Yeah. So you had to have 2 ramps cordoned off.
Okay.
So hence, if we notice the tiling on the floor, slightly different colour, that designates that's your hybrid area to work on.
Yep.
If there is any serious issues, so anything around battery, anything around the hybrid motor, anything like that, we've got a couple of guys who are fully trained, and they have to go through quite a fastidious process with Porsche to make sure that they're looking after that, because again, as we know with electric stuff, we've got to be careful that people aren't getting electrocuted or anything.
Yeah, without a doubt,
Safety.
without a doubt. Yeah, I like the fact it's quite poetic that it's going to be opposite like the classic stuff.
Everything.
So through here we've got something new for you guys in the centre compared to the old place, have we not?
Yes, we have indeed. Yes, we have. So as we walk through, we will be in our 2 new direct dialogue bays.
Okay.
So, as you say, the old site didn't have anything. These are lovely. I really like these. I do generally really like these.
Yeah.
And as we touched on off camera, we've gone for the different feel for the artwork on this one is to evoke the sort of motorsport, Porsche's motorsport heritage and feel. So we're feeling a bit like a pit stop.
Yeah, it does.
You're bringing your car in. Bring your car in. We'll drive the car in.
Yeah, it feels a lot more personal here compared to, like we were saying, the hubbub of the workshop and that.
This is as well.
Yeah.
It gives that privacy, and why not? If someone's bringing in their car, that you might want to have that private conversation that not necessarily every other customer needs to hear.
Yeah.
So I think just again, it just gives us that little bit of exclusivity, making it a bit more personal. Technician, advisor, you can have a chat. We could get the car on the ramp. And anything that you want to look at or anything that they're advising, I think just to easily go, instead of trying to walk through a workshop, which is always a health and safety challenge, to say, look, this is what we're talking about, this is what we've fixed, this is what we've done. I just think it gives it a nice, transparent feel about doing it.
This Hunter kit, that's a smart bit of kit.
Very smart.
Really smart bit of kit.
Very clever. Laser readed for your tyre tread depths. Yeah. So, you drive your car on, go over the sensors, and then on the screens, the 2 screens, obviously one for each booth, it will automatically read the tyre tread depths, and it will bring it straight up on the screen. Excellent, excellent, and unequivocal. Be where the service advisors would be with customers. Yep. Hot desking, because they will be based in there. We've got, again, another thing we haven't got. Ooh, okay, yeah, let's divert into here quickly. With the new site, which we didn't have a previous site, our private handover bay. So customers picking up their car, whether that's a new or a pre-owned vehicle, again, we give it privacy, bit of exclusivity, make it feel really nice and comfortable and exciting and special for them. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? It's really cool. Yeah. We won't go outside because it's chucking it down today, but again, huge investment on the electrification of Porsche vehicles as well. Massive, yes. So the two rapid chargers, or the DC chargers, for the more technically minded. Back to all start. Yeah, so excited. The team and I are so excited, genuinely, really are. I'm almost pinching myself a little bit that it, as we said again before, it just feels a little bit surreal, but in a really good way, because I think Porsche Bournemouth, it's the time for it now. It's a time for it to properly grow, as we've thought it could do. And I just think it's just such a lovely facility that I don't see any reason why we can't. Yeah, I think again, where you were before,
we spoke off camera, it was kind of making do with the best that you had in terms of space. This is literally a new platform and a new era for you guys to flourish.
Completely.
You've certainly got the facilities to do that.
Yes.
It's day -3, I suppose, because you're officially opening on Tuesday.
Yes, true.
So I really appreciate you letting us at Nineworks come and have a look around. So we'll let you keep unpacking, John, but thanks for letting us take a look around the dealership.
Thanks, Lee.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon.
So that was your first look at the brand new premises here at Porsche Centre Bournemouth. We finish here on the roof where we've got space for 50 cars, additional parking for 50 cars. It really is another example of the world-class facilities here at Bournemouth. It's a new home for Porsche Bournemouth, it's a new era as well, and this really does give the centre the facilities befitting the beautiful cars they sell. Thanks very much for watching Nineworks TV. We'll see you again soon.